ladies and gents. Today I thought I would do something a little different. 10 movies that you've probably never heard of and that you need to see right now. This list I have on my phone. I'm going to share with you guys, and you guys need to check out these movies ASAP, and you can thank me later. The first one is called Gossip, starring Lena Headey, James Marsden, and Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead. The premise of this movie is that this class has a project that they need to do in college, and these three roommates slash best friends decide to do a project about seeing how far they can spread a fake rumor, and it ends up creating this whole big thing. Kate Hudson is in it, and the whole thing just blows out of proportion. It's so crazy. There's a crazy plot twist, and it's one of my all-time favorite movies. Speaking of watching something repeatedly, two movie is Anna Karenina. I'm completely obsessed with Anna Karenina. It is a movie about a Russian socialite. She has an affair with with another man, and she's married. It stars Aaron Taylor Johnson, Keira Knightley, Jude Law. Just again, literally maybe the best cinematography I've ever seen in my life. I may have had the ringtone on my phone for a while. Next one is called Prelude to a Kiss, which stars Alec Baldwin, Meg Ryan. What it pretty much is an old man is like really frustrated with being old. Is by some weird twist of fate, the old man's mind is switched with Meg Ryan's mind, and Alec Baldwin finds himself married to an old man. You get some nice like hairy chest images of Alec Baldwin, and it's pretty great, so you should check that one out too. Numero tres. The Illusionist! This is your classic magician movie starring Jessica Biel and Edward Norton. Also Paul Giamatti. The Illusionist is a story about a magician who grows up having this really wonderful little like mini love story with Jessica Biel's younger character, and then they're separated, and she ends up being engaged to the future Tsar of Russia, or Austria. It might be Austria. But they end up having like this sort of torrid love affair, and things get really messy. There's a lot of drama and a lot of plot twists, and you should definitely watch it. Number 5. Gonna hate me. I'm gonna sound like a nerd. It's Lord of the Rings. It's Lord of the Rings 2, the second movie, which is The Two Towers, and my specific bit of advice is to watch the extended edition. That one is way better than the original, no offense. But there's a little bit more of the love story between Liv Tyler's character and Viggo Mortensen's character, and I think they have a lot cooler action shots and fight scenes, and I just think it's well worth the extended edition. 6. American Psycho. Who doesn't love a little bit of Jared Leto, a little bit of Christian Bale? There's just a whole lot of things going on, and some of you might have heard about this movie, but a high-up office worker who ends up going really crazy. He's like a sociopath, a high-functioning, sort of like middle-functioning sociopath, and he just starts killing all of these people just because he has like these demons that he can't control. And he just goes on a killing rampage, and he starts to get really paranoid, and the end of the movie is this huge like, did it really happen? Did it not really happen? I don't know. Watch it. 7. The Island. If you haven't heard of this movie, it's really great. It has Ewan McGregor, Sean Bean, and Scarlett Johansson. It's just this really great sort of like love story and sort of message about artificial intelligence, and basically it's like this futuristic world where everyone has a clone in case they get really sick and they need some sort of like organ or blood or like bone marrow transfusion. They have an exact version of themselves that they can get that from. But these like clones don't know that they're clones, and they are all in this one like society, and they think that everything outside is deadly. What happens is every so often they get like a lottery, and someone gets to leave, and they get to go to this special place where it's safe or something. But Ewan McGregor's character and Scarlett Johansson's character find out that it's actually all fake, and they get out into the real world and actually end up finding the real versions of themselves. So it's super, super cool, a lot of drama. Check it out. Number 8, speaking of artificial intelligence, have you guys ever heard of the movie AI? I know I have. This movie has reduced me to tears for years and years and years. It's one of my all-time, like, you hate to love it and you love to hate it. Haley Joel Osment is a little AI that is given to this family who loses their son. He is sort of like a replacement child for them, but then the mom ends up getting like freaked out by the whole thing and she ends up abandoning him. He tries to find his way back to her, and that's the whole movie, is him trying to find his way back to his mom, who doesn't even want him. It's so sad. Anyway, it makes you think about a lot of things, so I would definitely recommend watching it. It's a little bit old, so it might be kind of hard to find, but it's worth it. Number 9 is Never Let Me Go. If you guys have never heard of this, it is a really, really super great movie, starring Andrew Garfield, actually. You may know him as Spider-Man. It's sort of actually similar to The Island a little bit, but like a kid version. They are also clones, used for getting organs from people who are sick, but they actually sort of know about it, I think, and they can, they know about it, and they get like surgeries and stuff, and they just have to survive knowing that they're like lower than everyone else, and like any surgery might be their last one. And Andrew Garfield and this one girl that he ends up falling in love with are under the impression that they can like make artwork and it'll prove to a council that their lives are like worth saving or something, like something with their mind. They go out on this whole journey to try and find a way to save themselves because they decide that they're in love and that they want to live together. So it's really cute but also very sad. Going through a little bit of a sad streak. Sorry. Number 10. Sorry. Number 10 is The Awakening, which is actually a film that my fiance and I found on Netflix. It is about a woman who goes to a sort of boarding school to solve like a mystery of, they think that they have like ghosts or something. And she is sort of solving the mystery and all these weird things start happening and she ends up learning something kind of weird about herself. But I won't give anything away because that's like one of the plot twists, but I would definitely look that up. I'm pretty sure it's still on Netflix, so if you guys want to check it out, you can probably do that. Alright, thank you for tuning in with me for 10 movies that you've probably never heard of but really need to see. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from my channel, please subscribe to it. I will also have all of my social media in the down bar. Bye!